And welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are for the Women's Supa-Liga down at Port Kennedy, the first matchup of the afternoon. Here we have the West Coast Cobras up against Perth United. And what a matchup this one is turning out to be. Lining up for the West Coast Cobras, Isabel Robinson in net number 23. As here's an early chance, Silva, and it's found the back of the net. The West Coast Cobras 19 seconds in. And EJ Silva has found the back of the net beautifully. Have a look at this finish. Great little ball, good save initially, but then she went on the follow-up. She found the back of the net. And continuing out the team list, Sophia Papalia, number 5, Shelby Cochran, number 4, Stella Zampogna, number 14, Isabella Filota, number 19, who just got that assist, and then Sarah Ranieri, the number 3. Lining up for Perth United, Emma Ilias, number 8, Chloe McGinn, number 9, Maria Melero, number 12, Claudia Hocking, number 6, Gina Camilla Jimenez, number 3, Alicia Scambarelli, number 25, Charlotte Sassler, number 33, Nicole Aria, number 17, and Luena Cortez Perez, number 30 in net. So now underway, and what a start for the West Coast Cobras, getting that early lead. Exactly what they would have wanted, especially with only 2 on the bench. It is going to be a big test for them to get the 3 points this evening, especially once Perth United get into flow state. Only chance here in the attacking half. Cobras holding possession well. Out wide to Silva. Ball down the line. Ilias reads it well. Into touch. Zampogna from range over the bar. Nice hold up play there. Silva winning back possession. Gets it here. Ilias reads the pass well. Scambarelli driving forwards at pace. Tries to take it past Cochran. Couldn't do so. Now Cobras look to penetrate the attack. Cochran, bit of a loose pass, and Hocking defends it well. Cochran, Zampogna, ball down the line. Delightful first touch squaring pass. Well cleared by Scambarelli. Great shot there to the back post. Deflected wide. Just having a little look at the league ladder. This is 3rd versus 4th on the ladder. West Coast Cobras on 6 points. Obviously a disappointing defeat last time out to South Perth Alliance. And then Perth United, they've had a somewhat slow start, but still in that finals position, 4th on the ladder. They drew with Inter Perth last time out, which would have been a missed opportunity by their standards. Silva. Good chipping ball inside. Scambarelli, she's been active early. Now Perth United look to break. Back to Ilias. Hocking. Little ball inside. Scambarelli. Possession once again. Melero. Got to be careful. She loses the ball out to Cochran. Looks to break. Resets play. Zampogna. Saved well. Corner ball. Shot there, wild over the bar. Just to mention, Sophia Papalia on the team sheet for the West Coast Cobras. Maybe she'll be running late this evening, but she is not on the bench yet. They do have 3 listed. Wait and see what transpires. Here's Robinson. Long ball, Brooke. Heads it clear. Goalie ball. Ball down the line. Hocking doing well. Ilias tries to get past Fiorta. Couldn't do so. She goes for the chance. Well saved. Zampogna. Ranieri. Brooke. Switch play. Zampogna loses out. Here's Ilias. Skips past Fiorta brilliantly. Breaking at speed. Tried to play Melero but couldn't do so. Back in possession, here's Ranieri. Out wide to Floretta. Little ball inside, Zamponia controls it well. Tries to pick it past Ilias, eventually does so. Still going, Zamponia goes for the shot. Into the kitchen basket for Perth United. Well saved by Perez. Inside, Ranieri now. Perth United losing almost straight away. Floretta. Ball inside, and shot just goes astray. Little shot there, well saved by Perez. Let's play back underway, Hocking. Back to Ilias. Here's McGlynn. Goes for the ball down the line. Melero losing out to Zamponia. Tries to get past McGlynn, couldn't do so. That ball just rolls into touch. Referees today, Lachlan McAlinden. No info on that far flank as well. Melero. Ball's here. Melero holding it up well. Brooke. Floretta does well. Back to Brooke. McGlynn, the pressure comes. Going to be careful here, West Coast Cobras. Ranieri is the outlet of press, and they do well. Here's Floretta. Back to Brooke. Some space for Ranieri. That's where it goes. She's some room to drive in. That's where she goes to Zamponia. Goes for the shot again. Great save. And there's Perez, doing brilliantly so far. Saved a couple of goal-scoring opportunities. Touch for Zamponia. Brooke into the area. Ranieri can just get a shot off. She does. Well saved. Side ball, corner ball rather. Here's Ranieri. Corner ball for the Cobras. We'll see what they can cook up here. Ball down the line. Floretta goes from range. Ball to the back post. Well blocked by Ilias. Opportunity to break. Ilias takes it past the flank. 3-on-1. If she can square it, she does. Robinson reads it well. Here's Brooke. Zamponia, Ranieri. Little chip ball over the top, bit too heavy. Great, resume play. Little ball inside, too heavy. Couldn't get that one under control. Brooke, nice little ball to Zamponia, goes for a little toe poke. Well read, breaking now Perth United. Here's Ilias, little back roll, delightful. Hocking, Melero with a little block of sorts. Switch of play was read well by EJ Silva. Brooke trying to get on the end of it, but now Perth United looking to break. Ball out wide to McGlynn, slows play down. Ball inside, Hocking couldn't get on the end of that one. Here's Brooke, chip ball wide, apologises straight away. Not sure what she was doing there. Here's McGlynn, ball out wide, back to McGlynn. Ball inside, Brooke read it beautifully, and the shot just goes astray. I would have said it would have been harder to not hit the target from that distance, but Brooke managed to. Underway with Perth United. Ball down the line. Jimenez. Side ball here for Perth United. McGlynn. Little back roll, Jimenez. Chip ball inside, Ranieri. Strong. Holds it up well. Zamponia slips it through to Brooke, sliding. But Hocking came across. See that one for a corner ball. Zamponia from range. Silva blocked it. Just goes wide. Ball long there. Out for Robinson. Play resumed for the West Coast Cobras. Here's Floletta. Ball down the line. Cochrane looking for the little 1-2. Moving the ball well here. Out wide to Brooke. Resets to Cochrane. Great ball movement here by the West Coast Cobras. See if they can move a bit further up the court. A shooting opportunity. Silva. Floletta. Ball down the line. Brooke. Floletta. Back to Brooke. Cochrane, first time shot, not worth mentioning. Back underway, Cobras looking to double their lead as we approach the halfway point of this first half. Here's Cochrane. Silva. Let up. Cochrane. Silva. Ball down the line. Cochrane holds it up well. Resetting play. Sorry, that was Brooke. Let up. Out wide to Brooke. Let up. Silva. All inside, nice. Cochrane battling hard. McGlynn there as well. Perth United look to progress up the court. Ball across McGlynn. Jimenez. McGlynn, chip ball down the line. Well shepherded into touch by Brooke. Here's Ranieri. Pass wide, but too heavy. Into touch. Perez elected to go long. Perth United do well getting the end of this ball. Holding it up well. Ball inside. Ranieri battling with McGlynn. Sitting to Cochrane, ball played through, but they couldn't control it. Perth United still in possession. Elias inside to McGlynn. Now Jimenez. Back to McGlynn. Elias. Careful here, Cobras. Perth United doing well. And they work a shot here. Nice little hold up. Switch of play. Elias, ball inside. Well done by McGlynn. This is good ball movement here by Perth United. As I said, that Elias' pass goes astray. The pressure comes out by Cobras, and Silva does well, wins the side ball. Here's Cochrane over the bar. Slatterty into Elias. On inside, still battling. Ranieri doing well. Suddenly, Silva. Inside, McGlynn does well. Here's Elias. Ranieri comes across beautifully. It's out of play. Scanvarelli back on after that first stint. Started the match. Back on for her side. Cochrane, Floletta. Inside, Ranieri. the little 1-2. Cochrane, can she get there? No, she can't. Just rolls out of play. Ilias, nice little ball into McGlynn. Ranieri defends well. Valletta. McGlynn battling with her. Great challenge there by McGlynn. 2v1 here. Likes to shoot, deflected. Corner ball. Shot there on goal. Robinson does well. Likes to go for the footy kick. Alleviate some pressure for the West Coast Cobras. Here's Ilias. Ilias doing well here. Holds it up. Beats Cochrane. Jimenez to Ilias. Little chip ball over the top. McGlynn's through on goal and it's just wide. Crowd up in arms. You see that little contingent on the far side. Cumbro Sports Facility building quite nicely of Perth United fans. Their B team just played moments earlier, so good to see they all stuck around to support their women's first team. Now timeout being called for the West Coast Cobras. We'll be back with you in just a moment. Back underway after the timeout, Cobras. Coach Annie Farrell addressing what's at hand. Perth United defending very well. Cobras still creating lots of chances. As there's the second for Brooke. Brilliantly finished. Slots at bottom left-hand corner. And we'll say timeout of dreams for Annie Farrell. Great target play. And then expertly finished by Brooke. Double their lead. 2-0. 8 minutes left in this first. Underway, Mellero to Ilias. Ball out wide. Nice little hold up. Valletta though, strong. Ilias does well, gets her body in front of the ball, but the pass to Scambarelli let her down. Side ball. Ball to Cochrane. To Valletta, driving inside. Here's Brooke, can she make it another? She can! Goalkeeper mistake. Unfortunate not to get the finish. The save, rather. On the back of the net. Now timeout called for Perth United after conceding 2 in about a matter of minutes. We're back with you in just a moment. Back underway, Ilias. Ball played wide. Nice hold up, Hocking couldn't get past Cochrane. Cochrane driving to the space, takes it wide. Can she get the shot? Oh my, Scambarelli ended up on the floor. Got fouled by her own teammates, so nothing called. Goalie ball. Long throw. Here's Cochrane. Zamponia. Oh, that's a delightful little ball. Can Silva finish off the post? Delightful play there. West Coast Cobras. Ilias gets us back underway with Perth United. Slip ball through. Mellero. Ranieri. Out wide to Cochrane. Switch of play, Silva. Cochrane, Ranieri has to be careful. Her pass goes astray. Hocking, Scambarelli. Mellero. Hocking. Ilias. Couldn't get past the challenge of Ranieri. Ranieri does brilliantly. Here's Cochrane slipping it through. Ranieri. Pass just goes wide. Long throw here. Blocked. Robertson in control of possession. Goes short to Silva. Little ball wide. Cochrane. Silva. Zamponia. EJ Silva slipping that through almost delightfully. Zamponia almost takes out. There's the net. There's Cochrane. Ranieri from range. Just wide. Off the target, goalie ball. Perez for Scambarelli. Ball there. Silva pressing well. Scambarelli comes in front. And Silva just shoulder to shoulder for Scambarelli. And looks like her back just went into the stands. That would have hurt. We'll just take a moment here. So Scabarelli looks like she's all right, just a little bit worse for wear after colliding with the seating at Cumbre. But back underway with McGlynn. It's Perth United back in possession. A little back roll. McGlynn plays it through. Well blocked by Silva. Ball inside. Slattery. Can she play hocking? She does. That's where the ball goes. Little check inside shot. Just wide of the target. Goalie ball. Robinson for Silva. Cochrane now. Ball down the line. Ranieri. Bit of a heavy touch, but she gets the turn squaring ball. Deflected. No. Goalie in possession. Long throw here. Hocking does well. Resetting ball to McGlynn. Lovely little switch to Slattery. Silva does well. Here's McGlynn. Ball inside. Slattery again. Just can't control it. Ranieri. Slattery. Hocking. Here's McGlynn. Ball down the line. Goalie ball. Here's Silva. 5 minutes left on the clock here. To Ranieri. Now Cochrane, that was a delightful ball. Zamponia just couldn't get the finish. Cobras in flow state here at the moment. No touch, so it will be goalie ball. Expecting to go long. Ranieri clears that one into touch. Thought Ranieri cleared it into touch. She's given this her ball. Confusion here. Perth United side ball. Ranieri saying that she touched it, so a bit of a respect moment there. Top 10 respect moments in futsal. Long ball. Here's Zamponia over the bar. Perth United plays short. McGlynn. Right on the line. Well blocked by Zamponia. Goes for the shot wide. Again, short to McGlynn. A win here would be huge for the West Coast Cobras. Can get some distance between themselves and the bottom three. Obviously, this is the first women's matchup of the evening. Still to come. We've got Cumbre up against South Perth Alliance. And then back at Subiaco, Perth Modern. And Coburn Wolves versus Internationale. Here's Filota, well blocked. Zamponia getting in front. Well defended. So if we just have a look at the ladder, with the win here for the West Coast Cobras, they would move into 9 points, tied first place with South Perth and Coburn Wolves, who are yet to play. But then Perth United would then be a further 5 points away from the top three. And then we'll have to hope for Cumbre to drop some points. So they stay in fourth position by the end of the round. We'll wait and see how the rest of this evening and round transpires. Zamponia, Filota. All played through, or blocked by Slattery. Side ball. There's Cochrane. Brooke. Ranieri battling hard. Brooke. Ball is delightful, but then Ranieri just couldn't get a hold of it. Here's McGlynn. Little toe poker, Slattery and Brooke both didn't see it. And Filota's touch just goes astray. Side ball. Cochrane to Brooke. Lotta. Battling hard. Slattery doing brilliantly. Still in possession. It's for Lotta. Win the ball. And Zamponia sees it into touch. Flip ball through, heavy. Here's for Lotta now. Zamponia's got some space. Brooke, that's where it goes, and Zamponia gets a finish. Makes it 4 for the Cobras. Well worked goal. Perth United have no answers for the Cobras avalanche this first half. Touch, out of play for Silva. Here's Brooke. Little touch goes wide, still going Brooke, squaring balls. Zamponia with the back heel. That will be in contention for goal of the round. Brilliant finish. They make it 5 in this first half. The West Coast Cobras. Have a look at the replay here. Brooke working hard, little back roll. Zamponia, brilliant finish. Back underway with Perth United in possession. McGlynn, Jimenez, back for McGlynn. Now to play. Back underway. Ball inside. Mellero doing well. Jimenez. Chip ball over the top. Silva control that one. Lotta. Jimenez, back to McGlynn. Ball played through, Zamponia reads it well. This for Lotta. Silva to the back post. Zamponia can get a touch on that one, out of play. Defended Cochrane. They're locked up. Silva, Zamponia, Brooke, working out wide for Lotta, inside little chip ball, too heavy, out of play. Silva, Zamponia, back to Silva, and now Brooke. Ball inside, resetting play. Crystal Brooke, Silva, Brooke, back wide to Silva. Just controlling the pace of the game now, seeing this first half out. With their 1-goal lead for Lotta, out wide to Silva. Little toe poke, well saved. Seen out of play. Zamponia making way for a sub. Ranieri back on. For Lotta for Brooke. Little dip in that shot, just over the bar. Toe poke there, collected by Robinson. Brooke, back out wide, Silva, for Lotta. Doing well, switch of play, Ranieri, for Lotta. Shot there, blocked well. blocked. Here's McGlynn. Jimenez slipping that through for McGlynn. Chance there. Huge appeals in the crowd, but no penalty given. Lotta battling hard. 5 seconds left on the clock. Just have to have a shot, which he does. Just goes wide. Bit of a deflection apparently, or save. So corner ball inside, not collected, and that will see us for this first half of action. 5-0 in favour of the West Coast Cobras. We'll be back with you just after this half-time break.
Futsal WA has social futsal competitions 5 nights a week, Mount Lawley and West Perth. Whether you're an individual or have a group of mates who want to play, there's a junior, men's, women's or mixed competition that will suit you. Contact us to get involved in futsal, an action-packed sport and the fastest growing sport in Australia.
back underway. Second half of action now. We'll see if Perth United can work any sort of comeback. They can get themselves back in this game. Remember, 20 minutes of stop clock is a long time. So at least 40 minutes and get back into this contest. We'll see. But Cobras just want to make this a cruisy victory. See if they can get 6 or 7 as the half progresses. Even aim for double digits if necessary. See what transpires in the next 20 minutes of stop clock action. Don't forget what a lineup we have for the rest of the evening. Next up in the Women's Supa-Liga, we've got Rockingham Cumbria Cumbre versus South Perth Alliance. That's looking to be a 5-star matchup. And then the Men's Supa-Liga to finish off the evening. West Coast Cobras up against South Perth. And Rockingham Cumbria Cumbre versus Coburn Wolves. 3 matches rather, are looking to be enthralling, to say the least. Robinson goes long. Ranieri, great hold-up play. Trying to touch it to Futsal, couldn't do so. Michelin. Played it wide, rolls into touch. And the switch ball played through. Robinson collects that one. Here's Brooke. Ranieri looking for the 1-2, couldn't do so. Setting play, McGlynn, Ilias. This will be a win that Cobras will want to enjoy. Just aim to keep adding goals to the tally. They all remember last season when Perth United were rebranded as Andinas. They knocked them out in the semi-final, which was an upset. Great performance from the Andinas. So Cobras are showing the work they've put in, flexing their muscles. Back away, long ball here. Could be controlled. Side ball for the Cobras. To Brooke, Boletta. Try to chip that one down the line. Going to be a side ball for West Coast Cobras. All played inside, Silver. All playing heavy minutes today on these 2 subs. Thought it might hinder them, but in fact it's been a positive. Everyone involved in the game staying fresh, but this is good play. Just couldn't find the pass, and Ranieri now breaking at speed. Her pass just goes astray though as well. United here exchanging hands in possession. Falls for Robinson. She goes short to Ranieri. Silva. Ranieri. Nice little dummy there. Crystal Brook trying to beat Ilias, couldn't do so. Shot was a nice one. All saved by Robinson. Goes long to Ranieri. Tries to go for the turn and shot. Well blocked. Side ball. Favour, oh no, rather, still in play. Seen into touch. Cobra's ball now further up the court. Brooke. Back for Cochrane. Ilias. Filota. Switch of play, Silva down the line. Cochrane winning the side ball here. Resetting to Silva. Filotta. The chip ball inside. Brooke looking for the turn. Does so. Get the shot away. No, she can't. Well defended. Perth United. Coming across play. Cochrane. All out wide. Filotta. Cochrane's made a nice run if they can find her. They couldn't. Here's McGlynn now. Breaking. A shot goes across. Nothing comes of it. Robertson playing Filotta. Ball played to Brooke. Cochrane rather. Filotta. Brooke looking for the 1-2. Manages to pull it off. Here's Silva. Well defended by McGlynn. Cobras just happy to milk the clock. Keep possession well here. Crystal Brooke trying to skip past a couple. Perth United now breaking well. Mellero. McGlynn. Ilias. Chip ball over the top, collected by Robinson. Short ball now, Filotta. Well defended. Seen how to play. This is Filotta. Silva. Ball down the line, nice little play. Heavy touch, out of play. Cochrane does well. Out to Silva. Back to Cochrane. Ball to the back post. What a goal that would have been. It's side netting for the West Coast Cobras. Long ball now. Silva doesn't do enough. It finds Ilias. She tries to cut inside. Silva then does well. Clears that one away from danger. Goalie ball. Ilias not happy with that goal. Here's Zamponia. Ranieri. Ball down the line. Jimenez. Trying to find McGlynn, couldn't do so. Filotta. Nice little hold up play. Ranieri. Battling well. Perth United's ball. There's Filotta from range. Good save. Corner ball. Shot there. Cleared away. Goalie ball. This Filotta gets the shot away. Well blocked by Scambarelli. Here's Cochrane. Over the side ball. Getting play back in. Here's Filotta. Cochrane, Filotta. Nice little hold up there. Zamponia. Does well. Back to Filotta. Ranieri. Still in possession. And West Coast Cobras ball. Filotta from range. Wide of the target. Goalie ball. Long ball for Scambarelli. Heavy touch. Side ball. Cochrane. Filotta. Ranieri. Still going Ranieri. Got a little bit of space to work with. She loses out. Side ball 4. Perth United. Ranieri from range. Again wide. Chip all over the top, Ranieri. Losing out. The side ball, Perth United. Scambarelli does well to get past Ranieri. A bit of skill, holds it up well. Nice little ball to Silva, little 1-2. Back to Brooke. Wide, Cochrane. Silva, a bit of a stitch up in the pass, but it's because Cobras make it work. Silva, shot from range, blocked in the D. No handball called. Here's McGlynn. Jimenez. McGlynn, little ball inside. Still Brooke. Zamponia, well saved. Flicked out wide. Still hold up by Perth United. As I said, that give away possession. Zamponia tries to flick it wide to Cochrane. She couldn't get on the end of it, no. Cochrane, ball inside. Here's Brooke. Silva. Cochrane. Now Brooke. Chip ball down the line. McGlynn now. Brooke does well, sees that one out of play. United haven't conceded this half. That's a little win. They are going to lose it. Do you want to try and win this half at a bare minimum? Crystal Book. Silva. Back out wide, Zamponia. Chip ball down the line, Brooke. Gets the shot away, well saved. Corner ball. Inside, collected comfortably. Perth United look to go long. Mellerow does well, a little shot, collected by Robinson. Never going to challenge her. Book over the top, Jimenez just plays it wide. Mellerow, Jimenez. Mellerow, little no look, Jimenez, ball back out wide, bit long, goalie ball. Cochrane makes way to the bench. Fillotta back on. Nice little skill there. Crystal Brook, one more Fillotta. Here's Zamponia, little chip. Can't find the target. Back underway for Perth United. Chip ball over the top, Scambarelli. Here's Brook. All inside, collected well. Ball. I'd like him to go long now, seeing if that strategy works. Here's Fillotta though, ball to the back post. Silva, little chip, and it's slotted in. Makes it 6 for the Cobras. 10:15 on the clock. Perth United did well to defend at 9 minutes, but just as we tick over the second half of the second half, EJ Silva finds the back of the net. Makes it 6. It's for Lotta. Back to Ranieri. For Lotta. You can see how the team just lifts when she's on the court. Great player. Jimenez losing out. Cobras ball. Save that. Scambarelli. Jimenez going long. Felotta. Ranieri. Scambarelli defends well. Takes it past Ranieri, but the ball went, she didn't. Here's Ranieri from the side ball, goes down the line. Collected well. Perth United ball. Ranieri heads that one. Felotta, Meloro, Silva. Out of play. Silva for Zampogna. Bit of pressure. Nothing threatening, so that pass just goes astray. Shot just wide there for the West Coast Cobras. Long throw by the keeper. Silva reads it best. Meloro for Lotta. Delightful skill. Keeps possession well. Back to Ranieri. Out wide to Fliotta. Goes to where the space is on the court on that far flank. Goes for that back post shot. Silva was waiting. Meloro blocked well. Pass there from United goes astray once again. Just no real attacking threat from them this afternoon. Now, timeout has been called. Back with you just after this break. Back after the timeout. Nice hold up play. Zampogna for Brooke. Nice little side ball here if it results in a goal. Another timeout. Masterclass from Annie Farrell. That was well saved. Corner ball. This little dummy. Flauta over the butt. Chip ball through. I'm just going to find Robertson's hands. She goes over the top to to Cochrane. Now Fliota. 8 minutes left on the clock. Back to Cochrane. Now Brooke. Now Fliota. Still Brooke. Doing well. Gets the shot away. Deflected. Corner ball. Cochrane. Crystal Brook, nice little toe poke, saved by the keeper. On short, Fliota does well. Here's Brook for the 1-2. Losing out, side ball, United. All over the top, Mellaro. Jimenez back to Mellaro, little touch inside. Ball back out wide, Zamponia. Cochrane. Now Brooke. Back post. What an effort that was. Saved brilliantly over the bar. Here's Cochrane. Zamponia. Ball. Went down the idea. It's going to be a goalie ball. Here's Cochrane inside Fliota. Takes it past a couple. Brooke, her pass, let her teammate down. I think at this point in the match, 7 minutes left on the clock, want to see something different from Perth United. Obviously, it hasn't all gone their way today, but at the moment, they're just no real attacking threat. Can't remember the last time they had a shot that tested Robinson and net. If they can even just go fifth man. Looks like they're happy to just concede this contest. I want to see a bit more fight from them. There's a few not really gone their way this evening, but just want to see them try a few new ideas instead of just conceding the loss. With just under 7 minutes left to go. Nice press here. Still going, Cochrane wins the side ball. And Fliota, great shot there. Wide of the target. Goalie ball. Now timeout called for Perth United. We'll see if they're going to change anything up. We're back with you just after.
Futsal WA has social futsal competitions 5 nights a week, Mount Lawley and West Perth. Whether you're an individual or have a group of mates who want to play, there's a junior, men's, women's or mixed competition that will suit you. Contact us to get involved in futsal, an action-packed sport and the fastest growing sport in Australia.
Back underway after the timeout. Perth United see no really looks of fifth man or changing anything up, so see what Spiders in the final 6 minutes of Cobras can make it double digits, or both teams just happy to see this one out, and Cobras to build on that momentum next week. Perth United to go back to the drawing board. They're a strong side, and this can go their way. They can get a result, but just hasn't this evening. McGlynn out wide. Little chip ball through, collected by Robinson. Ball played through Silva. Here's Cochrane. Silva, Ranieri. Ball played through McGlynn. Lazy in control. Here comes Ilias, wide of the target. Robinson for Ranieri. Still going Ranieri. Great ball to Cochrane. Did you get the finish? Well saved. Ranieri on the follow-up. Deflected wide. And Silva. Cochrane from range, well defended by Mellero. Silva, still back row and seen out of play. For the Cobras, EJ Silva here. Ranieri. Tries to switch of play. Silva then finds Cochrane, a shot over the bar. Switch of play, Cochrane, just enough of a touch. Collected by Robinson. Here's Cochrane now. Ranieri, Mellero. Little chip ball, finding McGlynn. One of the Cobras players demanded that ball. Mellero wanted it more. Side ball in favour of the green and black. Here's Cochrane, well saved. Ilias. Mellero. Trying to take it past Ranieri. Foul called. Mellero, Ilias, chips it past Cochrane, McGlynn. McGlynn asking for the foul. Cochrane wouldn't indulge. Shot there by Ranieri, well saved. Ball played wide. Back inside, Cochrane does well. Resetting ball to Ranieri. Now Silva. Back to Ranieri. Silva. Chip ball through. Cochrane. Couldn't find that pass. McGlynn. Silva does well to fix it wide. Side ball. That pass wide, kept in, no, out of play. Resetting ball to Silva. Leota, that's where it goes. Trying to get the shot away, couldn't do so, goalie ball. Little throw over the top, Ilias. Takes it past Silva, and there's a shot for Perth United. Just over the butt. Here's Cochrane. Inside, Leota. Zamponia. Brooke, Leota. Inside, finds Zamponia. Couldn't get the finish. Perth United look to break. Ilias chips it through. Leota holds it well. Zamponia. McGlynn clears that one away. Here's Silva. Silva. Cochrane. Ilias. McGlynn. Ball inside, collected by Robinson. Silva. Cochrane. Brooke rather. Here's Fleota. Battling hard. Chewing that ball. Flattery doing well, holding it up. She wins herself a side ball. Here's Ilias. Little chip ball, Flattery. Get the turn. Leota battling, wins that ball. Ilias does well. Takes it one way, gets the shot away. Robinson saves. Ball played wide, Silva. Out wide, Zamponia. Silva. Ball out of play. Back for Cobras. Final minute approaching. Leota, Ranieri. Pressure comes from McGlynn. Here's Brooke. Zamponia. Great little turn. Gets the shot away. Blocked by McGlynn. Zamponia. Brooke, Zamponia, McGlynn. Brooke, so strong. Leota, a beautiful little touch. Goes to the shot. Oh, what a save. Keeps it at 6, not 7. Corner ball. Down the line. Here's Brooke, and it finds the back of the net. It's like a bullet in the air. Makes it 7 for the West Coast Cobras. That'll be all this contest said and done. Perth United just never looked like in the contest from the first whistle. The final 40 seconds, we'll see if they can maybe get a consolation. Jimenez, Leota, so he's got one into touch. Ilias. Still going Ilias. Deflected by Zamponia, side ball. To the 1-2. Great little ball. Can Zamponia get herself on the score sheet? Great save. Seen how to play. 16 on the clock. Here's Fleota. Here's for the shot. Right idea for the back post. Just well saved. Here's Ilias. Cutting inside. Slattery. As the full-time whistle goes, all was said and done. West Coast Cobras are victorious, winning the contest 7-0. Thank you for joining us for this one. We will have the stats on the screen shortly. Don't forget, next up, we've got Rockingham Cumbria Cumbre up against South Perth Alliance in the WSL. Thank you and good night.